going now to what is my absolute favorite fast food, as I call it, restaurant that I found in Belgrade. And it's this place where you can get sausages, and they're really good. I'm trying to keep all these people out of the frame, don't invade their privacy, but it's so good. It's these huge sausages. They got them different styles: Serbian style, Bavarian style. I love the Bavarian one in there. It's like different types of meats with some Bavarian spices in it. It's absolutely delicious, and it's like a full meal. So I'll show it to you. I'm not real good at doing the food stuff, but I do want people to be able to see where you can eat in Serbia and get some really good street food for really, really reasonable prices. So let's go eat some sausage. Sausage is amazing. And you can see all of the grease in there. I got it with onions and mustard. Had this the other day. It's just amazing. This is called the Bavarian one, and it is so filling. It's all bread. But I'm hoping the taste is as good this time as it was when I found this place the other day. Oh my God, man. So much meat in that. These whole things, this is really long. I'd say it's a foot long on the sausages. And it costs 240 dinar. They got all sorts of other sauces you can do with it. I like it with the mustard, the onions, but $2.40, and it's a full meal. Absolutely a full meal. So it's absolutely delicious to get it out there so you can see the whole thing. All right, bon appetit. So I'm heading down to a restaurant. I was here actually earlier in the day. I'd come down to see a church that I had not yet seen yet. I'd seen it from a distance, but I hadn't gone up close to see it. And there was this restaurant nearby. Really kind of interesting place. It was outdoors, had all these like umbrellas on it, and looked at the menu and it looked really good and a reasonable price. So I went in, sat down, and apparently they were only serving breakfast. It was 11 o'clock. Apparently they don't start serving breakfast until 1 o'clock. So I'm coming back now. I'm gonna try to do that. Hopefully get some lunch. I find that odd that it was not the only time this has happened where restaurants, it's a Saturday, but didn't start serving until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which is, I guess that's culturally, that's here. Or maybe they're just not busy up until that time, and so it's not even worth trying. But hopefully the food will be good. I'm starving at this point, and hopefully it was worth the wait. We'll see. I'll show you what it looks like from the outside. It's really kind of a cool concept though, on the umbrella idea. All right, menu look good. I'm gonna go eat. Bye. All right, I ordered up a virtual feast. I got these, I guess you call them Cevapi. I'm not really sure how you pronounce them. But there's like meatballs, they're like fingers of meat. Comes with fries and some sauce. Also got this like a red pepper sauce, cevapi. My favorite salad in Serbia and in the Balkans in general was this this cabbage salad. And then this thing, which I'll show you when I open it up here in a little bit, but it is just amazing. I had one of these the second night that I was in Belgrade, and it's like, it's pork inside, it's deep fried, it's got like a clotted cheese in the middle of it, and it is just divine heaven. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be served with tartar sauce. I'm pretty sure that's tartar sauce, but I'll check that to make sure. And then got some bread, and some beer to wash it down. So let's see. Yeah, my understanding is the way that you traditionally eat this is you take some of the meat, and then I got some of this red pepper sauce. It's supposed to be really good and traditional to go on it. I'm gonna try it first. And then I'll go with whatever this other sauce they've given me with it. Oh, I really like it. It's like a sweet, the pepper sauce is like a sweet relish. It is really, really good. And I don't know what this white sauce is or how it tastes, but I'll try it with it. Usually I thought these came with like raw onions, but apparently not. Tastes like a sour cream. So it's really best with the red sauce. So I'll finish this up, then I'll come back and I'll show you this wonderful pork thing that we have. So far during this meal, had several beggars come by asking for stuff. It's these little birds. they literally fly and sit in the chair right next to you and just stare at you, trying to get you to, I guess, throw some bread or move away from your food a little bit so that you can, so they can eat it. There's one over there at the people next door. They're crossing the table. It's so funny. They're little tiny birds. Let me show you. You can see them. So they keep coming over and just sitting right on the chair. They stare at you, trying to get the food. But anyway, okay, so getting back to this wonderful pork steak that's deep fried, I'm going to show you what it looks like to open it up. If you look down in it, on the bottom here, you can see the clotted cream where it's come out. And I'm going to show you, you take the tartar sauce and lob it on there, which is unusual because I think of tartar sauce with, you know, like fish, but it really does go good together. Cut it out. Piece of the pork. Yeah. Pork has so much fat in it, and it really blends as far as the flavors go with the tartar sauce, with the cream, and the fried. I've never had anything like this anywhere else. Absolutely delicious though, very, very good. So, all right, well, I'm gonna enjoy my meal, and that's it for this portion of the video. The beggars.
Hello, he's being attacked.
I usually don't reward the beggars, but we give the beggars a little food. There you go.
You go hide.
I try not to encourage it, but this time have a little fun.
See, they're on their side.
He got away. Okay, so another good meal in Belgrade, Serbia. I can't remember if I gave you the prices on there or not when I was eating it, because it was, honestly, I was, as bad as it sounds, I was more interested in eating. I was so hungry that I wasn't figured out to tell each and every single thing about the meal. But the Cevapi, I don't know how to pronounce that exactly, but it's the small, meaty meatballs with the French fries on them. For a plate of that at that restaurant was like 540 dinar, which would be roughly $5.40, 35 cents maybe with today's exchange rate. And that is more expensive than you would pay for it on the street food. You could get the same thing on bread with the street food. I've paid probably about $3.40, but hey, it's a sit-down restaurant, who cares? The big pork that I ate, that was deep fried, had the clotted cheese inside of it, that cost about $8 at that restaurant, $8 US, about 800 and I think it was 800 dinar. So that's very reasonable as far as that. I've bought that out at other places. I don't think I've ever got that less than maybe $6 at a place. I'm sure there are places outside the city that you could probably get things cheaper, but overall, you know, relatively inexpensive meal, really good food. Ordered too much as usual, so it's I'm full. I need to go take a nap. But great food. Belgrade, absolutely amazing place to come if you want to try Serbian food from the Balkans. In my opinion, this is the best food that I have had anywhere in the Balkans as far as Balkan foods, hands down. There's nobody competes with Belgrade, Serbia. Now, other parts of Serbia I don't know, haven't been to all those, but Serbia has the most amazing food representative of the Balkans that I have had out of 6 countries. I think 6 countries. So very impressive. Love it here. And I think, oh, one last thing I'll say before I end the vid. I was down there this morning where that restaurant was. It's near a church up near the fort, and there's like a restaurant with a question mark on it. Apparently the restaurant is named question mark. And it was just getting ready to open. It had tons of people outside, and they were all like, as soon as they opened the doors, they're all flooding in. So it was and they were speaking Serbian, so it must be a really popular place. So I'm gonna try to check that out. If any of y'all know what it is before I go, put a comment below, tell me if it's worth it or not. I'm serious, there was a ton of people waiting outside to go into it. So we'll check that out, maybe do a vid on it. Hopefully it's good too. All right, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Goodbye.